go. A lot of fans had their sights set on this particular matchup, and I think a lot of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community really curious to see if this guy can make a run at a UFC World title.
He excites him because he's a guy that has come to the UFC with that background and has excelled. He's getting better every single time he steps into the octagon. And you know what? He's a guy that specializes in grappling. So when you're on the ground, you're in trouble. He knows that. He's comfortable there. He recognizes that if he can get you to the floor, you are in a heap of trouble. Let's see how he plans to do that tonight. And
he certainly was quick to acknowledge all the power and the skill on the other side, but this man has a composure and a maturity that belies his years, and we are excited to see him compete in a big setting here tonight. All right, champ, I'm excited for this one, and you're cracking a wry smile. I know you are, too. This is a kickboxer of the highest order, and he's made no bones about it. He believes that if this fight is contested on the feet, he's going to wax this guy early.
He's going to get the job done. He has 100% confidence that if they're standing, he's better. And why would he not? He is one of those kickboxers that is on the level of Adesanya, Pereira, and Alistair Overeem. He sits amongst the best to come from that sport and apply it to mixed martial arts. He's got a well-rounded skill set outside of kickboxing, but the kickboxing is what makes him special.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear Alex Pereira, the middleweight champion, praise him recently, sort of unsolicitedly. So, needless to say, the eyes of the sport are fixed upon this kickboxer here tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim Elliot. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, John the Magician Dodson.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, ready to go here, round one. There is the southpaw, John Dodson. This is a guy who has as much hand and foot speed as any fighter on the roster. We'll see how his opponent goes about tracking down Dodson here tonight. Pretty good execution for him there on the sidekick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC octagon.
Now mixing one into the body.
Oh, you heard it badly, Jack.
All right, so a big moment for him here as he gets the clinch with relative ease. Now we'll see what he can do from this position to potentially get a more advantageous position.
Well, he wants to wear him down. He wants to make him work from in close. He understands that there's still danger of knees coming up the middle, but he also recognizes that he can score takedowns from this position.
Just misses with the jab there.
So confident. That timing was on point. Nice takedown lands.
All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early, and you've got to put him on his back often.
Nicely done.
You've got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Elliot's in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Elliot. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Elliot. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Second round, straight ahead.
All right, man, listen. You're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to go out there and I want you to take him down and put him on his back. Control the fight on the ground.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, round two. Well, we told him he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Some real power shots here. Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
He got him hurt bad here.
Oh! Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Dodson's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But he's going Kimura now.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
2 minutes now to go in round two. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back. That helps him to evade those strikes.
Nice positional control here. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get.
There, and somehow His opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Good round.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Nice jab.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Superman punch now. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Inside leg kick is there by Dodson. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up.
Oh!
Attack the cut. Attack the cut.
Big inside kick.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
He gets to the single collar now. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. Look at him whip his hand.
Oh, there it is, maybe the seminal blow piece.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't.
Oh, again! He's got to keep pressing here.
Oh, this could do it. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here.
Come on, let's work.
Attack that cut. Let's go. Get it. Hands higher. Hands higher.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Dodson's eye
Fight
starting
back.
to close up.
Fight
Got to get
back.
that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Let me see that hook now.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly. Way to hide that leg kick.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Give me more.
Superman punch lands. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already. I'm not sure his opponent knows what it is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks.
And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, big right. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight.
That was awesome, man.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight. And the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Timothy Elliot.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.